Going live. Ooh, I think my phone just beeped to let me know that we're live.
You're live on YouTube.
We are live. Welcome to Amy's Knit Lab. I'm so glad to be here. We tune in every week from Paris from my studio. And this is just my weekly vlog, I guess, podcast. I actually don't even really know what the difference is anymore, so I just call them both. Where we just talk about everything LBA related, what we're working on, what I have on my needles, what I'm scribbling in my notebook or what I'm reading, and just generally just everyday stuff. I'm joined here today by Julia Taylor.
Hi, everyone. My name is Julia. I work with Aimee at Bien Aimée, and I co-host these vlogs.
Yeah, super fun. Yay, we've got somebody who's in the chat already. So if you're joining in live, please leave us a comment. Let us know where you're knitting from, where you're watching from, and we would love to know what's on your needles. We just want to know everything. Angela just asked us how we are. We're doing pretty good.
Yeah.
It feels like a Monday on a Wednesday again. But I'm getting used to it.
Yes, that's because this weekend you were teaching classes here at the atelier.
Yes.
And I was there to help you. So we both worked on Saturday.
Do you realize we worked a 13-hour day on Saturday? Like
you did.
Well, whatever. You were there too.
Yeah.
But we got home and I sat down on the couch and I go, oh.
It was a long day.
It was a long day. It was a long day. But I taught my first workshops here in Paris. I've always been all about hosting people. Ever since even before Bien Aimée, when I owned my cafe, I would invite teachers to come teach. We had Nancy Marchant come, Isolde Teague.
I remember when Stephen came.
Stephen West came, Mary Jane Mucklestone, Gudrun Johnston, Melanie Berg. And it was a really exciting time to be able to invite these teachers and knitters that I really admired and host them. And never in my mind did it cross my mind to say hey, I'm gonna teach a workshop until Julie was like, why are we not doing this?
Because literally everyone was asking us. They were like, these workshops are great, but when is Aimee teaching? So we were like, oh, actually, hang on, let's do this.
So we scheduled in earlier this year dates for the fall and winter.
Yeah.
And those classes are sold out. And we are now going to schedule in classes for the spring. We looked at the calendar and I think we found the perfect window for classes.
Yep.
So we just need to finalize things here internally at Bien Aimée, make sure that it all works out with everyone else's schedule. And we'll announce those soon.
Yeah, really soon.
We will announce them first here.
Yes.
So that you guys, like we always do. So you guys will get first pick of signing up for the workshops. And then obviously it'll go out in our newsletter as well.
It's a great opportunity to come to Paris. Not only do you come and visit our showroom.
Yes. See all this back here? You get to see it in IRL. So come on.
And we curate a special trunk show and a special marketplace. It was really successful on Saturday. It was fun.
It was really fun. The space feels really perfect right now. This was exactly I'm looking at it right now because we haven't tore down the tables or anything from the class on Saturday. And I'm looking at the class going this is exactly what I intended to use this space for. So I also ordered myself a new little camera for these lives so that we can be live talking to you. Right now, things are static because we're using the camera built into the laptop, but I bought a little handheld camera that I can hook to the computer so I can show you stuff here in the office, which is kind of exciting.
It's going to be fun.
So next week will be really fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, it will be a really fun episode. I see everyone's leaving us comments. It's so exciting. It's really hard to read questions and things like that, but I'll let Julie do it. She's so good. She's got the eyes. She scans the comments so I'll just keep talking. So Renunculus update. I'm not as far as I wanted to be because okay, so funny thing, when did you say this to me? Was it Saturday or Friday?
Saturday, I think.
Yeah, I was sitting there knitting and I go, I was like, I don't know if this looks right. And
yeah,
then
you were like, it doesn't look like my other one. And I was like, I don't think you read the pattern.
She came over.
You're like, I know what it's supposed to look
No,
like.
no. She's being really nice right now. She came over and she looked at it. She goes, "You didn't read the pattern." Like, just real deadpan and just real flat. And I looked at her. I go, "I never read the pattern. I never read the pattern." Well,
it's okay.
I had
You
to
can
frog
just
back.
frog.
I frog backed,
Yeah.
and now it's right. You know what made me frog back is my stitch count was off.
Ah, yeah, of course.
Yeah, I was supposed to be working a 4-stitch repeat, but then I was working it as a 3-stitch repeat, and so then I increased like 40 stitches too much.
Oh.
And when I was sitting there counting my stitches, going like, "Wow, this is huge! Like, this is like crazy." And then I went back and read the pattern, and I go, "Oh, it's a 4-stitch repeat, not a 3-stitch repeat." So I had to literally rip back like 4 rows, which was fine.
It doesn't really matter if it doesn't look exactly like exactly how it's supposed to look in the pattern, but you can't have 40 extra stitches.
I can't have 40 extra stitches. This wasn't going to work. So
yeah.
I put on a movie and just, got into the right mindset. Frogging's a part of knitting, and I got myself into a good place where I'm just frogging, and I was just kind of being like a little meditative and thinking about it, and then thinking about Julia. I actually thought about Julia a whole bunch, being like, I didn't read the pattern. I was excited to come to work today to tell you that I didn't read the pattern.
I already knew.
She knew I was going home for the weekend to frog. Anyway, so I am not that far in my Renunculus. I am back to where I was in the last episode.
Oh.
So it's totally fine. And because I frogged this, put it to the side, and then I finished this. So I finished this shawl here. I'm going to take off my microphone so I can show it to you guys. I'm really happy with how this came out. Maybe you want to hold this side. And we'll hold it up. So I'm kind of surprised I designed a shawl, actually. That's all I'm going to show you guys, because after this, we want to keep the surprise a little bit. So I'm actually surprised that I designed a shawl. I don't know.
Yeah, it's true. You haven't been knitting shawls.
I haven't been knitting shawls. I haven't actually been really wearing shawls. I've been wearing bandanas. But, oh, thanks. I just thought it would be really fun to knit a bandana, but make it oversized and make it fun with intarsia. And so that's what I did.
Agree. I love a big triangular shawl. They're so easy to wear.
Really easy. But this isn't the triangle where you think of it like a big bib and the triangle comes way down in the front.
Oh, yeah, no.
This one's got a perfect weight to it, and the right amount of like scrunchiness here where you have enough mass. I don't like it when you put on a shawl and it's like a little too thin or something like that. Also, I knit it in DK weight. So
yeah, I'm really not into fingering weight shawls anymore. I've really gotten off of them. One, I don't enjoy knitting and fingering anymore.
Me too. I've been like that for years. That's why I created the sport weights.
Yeah.
That's why I started knitting lots of sport weights for Bien Aimée. This is why we created the Leaks collection.
Yeah.
So that we can hold this heavy lace double and do lots of fun marling and knitting to create a sport weight. So I guess we can segue right into this.
Yes, what are we wearing?
Right?
We are getting so many comments about people are loving our sweaters, your sweaters, technically, but
we're body doubles, so we can wear each other's sweaters.
I will model your sweaters.
Sometimes I have Julia say, like, can you bring in your pillow so I can wear it? I can wear her purple coat too, and it's really nice. I should make one for myself, but
definitely
we'll talk about that later. So today
we are wearing the Klee Sweater by Midori Hirose because we have a very big update happening on Friday.
Yes.
These bundles have been requested so much, so much. And it took us some time to, get there because it's a lot of minis.
It's a lot of minis and it's a lot of work. And we had other things kind of lined up in the pipeline that we were working on. So we couldn't let the Klee sweaters cut in line.
Yeah.
And also we just wanted to make sure to get it right. So we took the time we had already knit this first sample for the pop-up.
Yeah.
And then we took the time to knit the second sample because I really wanted to have a second version.
Yeah, that's your woolen affair sweater.
That's my woolen affair
because
sweater.
it's like inspired by the woolen affair logo, which has all the jewel tones.
Super cool logo that's got all of these colors in there.
It came out, I mean,
and I paired it with this rust, which is kind of unexpected choice for me. I generally don't knit this color for me, but a lot of people have always told me that I look good in this color, and now I'm like looking at myself on screen. I'm like, yeah.
And it's like fall meets jewel tones is unexpected, but it's all like rich, deep, glowing colors. Oh,
super fun. How about we explore the swatches that we have? So before we show you the minis, we're going to show you the swatches.
Yes. This is yours. I have like everything is lined up.
Everything's so organized. Julie put everything in their own little baskets.
Nothing. Everything was already like this.
Okay, so before we decided what minis we're going to use for the bundles, we made swatches. And I mean, even before we made the swatches, we also like sketched.
Yes.
So we did this thing because if you download the pattern from Midori Hirose, she gives you like little blank charts that you can color in. And what we did is we scanned the chart, we put it into Canva.
Yep.
I think this was like the most brilliant thing that we did.
Absolutely.
And we went in there and we just played around by moving colors around in Canva, and it was super easy and super fun. Canva is an online tool that is free that you can use really easily.
Yeah.
If you're not,
Canva is my life.
It is my life.
I cannot work without Canva. Canva is like,
I call out to Julia.
I can use it, which means it is for dum-dums. I'm sorry.
Come on. But I always have to ask Julia, be like, Julia, how do you do this again? And then she comes over and shows me. So we laid out, and this was the first one that we made.
Yeah. We started with a pink and yellow. It's called the Aimee because it's Aimee's palette.
Yes.
It's pink and yellow. And for this one, you decided to go with a neutral background, which is Avoine on Alix. It's,
First of all, the perfect.
So soft.
It's the perfect neutral, and Alix is the perfect sweater yarn.
Yeah.
I also know that Midori has made versions with like 14 or 15 colors because every row has a different combination of colors. And I knew that I wanted to simplify this for bundles. Because first of all, the bundles would be super expensive.
So expensive.
If you had to buy 15 to 18 colors.
Because if you wanted to, you could do 2 different colors on each row. There's 11 bands on this size.
Yes.
So imagine the number of minis you would need. Like that would be crazy.
It's beautiful, but it's not accessible to everyone. So I really thought about like, how can I make this a little bit more accessible? So I wanted to use the main color as in every other row. So if you study closely the swatch here, and you'll definitely be able to see, we've written a blog post about this.
It's gonna go up really soon.
And this is the same for this one. It's same for every single swatch we're showing. We are using the main color on every other row of color work to carry it all the way through. So what that did was it brought down the yoke bundles to be like 7 colors plus the main color.
Yeah. And the really cool thing as well, I find that it adds so much harmony, like visually to the eye. It looks so harmonious because you have that rappel, that reminder.
You have that continuous color, like here, rust coming all the way through to the main part of the sweater. And it's the same for Julia here.
It touches every other color.
Yeah.
And it really creates something so visual, so pleasing.
Absolutely. I actually got this idea from the designer. One of the great things about Midori Hirose is that she knits her pattern like 10 times.
Over and over again.
In like all of these different versions. And it's such an interesting way of designing. I'm very inspired by it, actually.
Yes, absolutely. She uses different yarn weights, different wool content. It's
different
crazy.
Colors and different palettes. So when I was looking at the Klee Sweater on Ravelry, I just spent like an hour looking at all of her different versions and being like, which one speaks to me? And the one that spoke to me was she had done a version like this where she had taken the main color and used it every other row. And I go, this is my favorite one. And that's what I use to make my inspiration. So we made my pink and yellow version. because Aimee loves pink and yellow. And then we made the Woolen Affair version because I knew that I wanted to wear the sweater to Reinbeck. And then we made another version.
Yeah.
So this is like this second Aimee version. Needed more
Get
yellow.
ready.
More yellow. Okay.
It is so good. This is for me like classic LBA palette.
Yes.
Like if our colors could be resumed like in a palette, it would be this. So it's bright and happy, and it has like so much, I don't know how to say, like so harmonious tones.
These are like very classic LBA colors, and we played on the light and dark. So we have a dark purple, dark pink, light pink, and then all the way through is just that goldenrod on helix, which is one of my favorite colors.
So this one
Bringing
is
it
called
together.
the goldenrod palette.
Nice. Very nice.
It's so good.
And then lastly, the last palette we made was actually inspired by one by Midori. So this was, I think it's her original one.
I think so.
Yeah. So we were inspired by her original colors, but we stuck with our plan of using the same main color all the way through every other row. And so this one has been wildly popular at our pop-up. It is a unisex palette. This appeals to men. It appeals to women. We sold palettes for both. It's so great. And so we use for the background here Moria,
right,
which is one of my favorite dark tone colors. It's very complex.
It's really complex. It's really hard to define.
It depends on what color you put it with. It
Exactly.
can be gray. It can be brown. It can be a little purple. And I just love the feeling that it evokes with the name Moria. And any of you are Lord of the Rings nerds, you will totally get it.
It is the Mines of Moria, the darkness.
So yeah, super, super cool. So give them all the deets for the bundles. So look at these yokes. Okay, we're going to show you the minis, actually. Let me put my mic back on here.
So we've showed you the 4 different palettes that are coming out for the clay bundles. And so it's 7 colors, 7 minis. We made yoke bundles. And everything is going to be explained, but then you have to purchase the main color.
The main color that you want. And we obviously propose rust as the main color for my version, but there's people who don't like this color.
Absolutely.
You can take this and plug it into Av1 if you want to.
You can do French gray.
You can do French gray. You can do Winterfell. You can actually, in our past kits that we made for yoke bundles, any color you pop in is going to be great because you're going to see it every other row as you knit.
I would actually do peach. I think it would look so good. It would really pop so much.
Yes.
Like it's the way, just think about how it's going to interact with every color.
Absolutely. So the idea is to pick a main color that's not in your yoke bundle.
Yes.
That way we can keep the squares nice and defined.
Mm-hmm.
And when you purchase a Klee Sweater yoke bundle, this is what you're purchasing. 7 minis. It does not include the main color.
No.
So that means you'll just need to pop into the helix, the felix, or the alix reference and just pick however many you need.
So we will have a blog post and it will be linked everywhere. But in the product reference on the website, there will be a reference. There will be a link to the blog post, but also on the product reference itself, it will say how many skeins for the MC you need to buy.
Yes.
So there will be nothing for you to calculate. All the information will be there for you.
So it's 1 yoke bundle plus the number of skeins you need for the MC.
Yes.
So let me tell you, for my size, we knit the 2XL, and I needed 3 rust. So I need 3 like this, and then you just need 1 yoke bundle. And the yoke bundle.
So we have 2 sizes for the yoke bundles. Because Midori has so many sizes in her pattern.
She sizes from child to
the 16
adult,
patterns.
Super inclusive. Yeah.
So it goes from kid 1 to 6XL. And so we've divided the bundles into 2 categories of sizes. Again, everything will be written down, but size 1 is going to be from kid 1 to medium 2. And then size 2 is going to be from large to 6XL. So you will have enough yarn in there for all your sizes. I think the size 1 is 1 mini of each. And then in the size 2, some colors have a second mini.
I'm trying to see here because we wrote down everything. It looks like for my size, I just needed 1 of each. I think it's the size above mine.
Yes.
Where you start to need 2.
Mm.
I think you need 2 minis for some of the colors down here at the bottom where the bust
Also,
gets
it's
larger.
because for yours, we only did 9 bands of color work, so we used a little bit less. But for the bigger, because you don't like when your yoke is too deep.
We did. Yes, and I forgot about that.
Yeah, because yesterday I was just writing the blog post
Mhm.
and putting all the information together. And I was counting the rows and I was like, that doesn't look like 11. So
No.
I counted and it's 9.
It's 9.
But then in the pattern, she has 2 extra bands for this size, which is what we based all our calculations on.
Yes, okay. So that's good that you say this because I completely forgot that I
Me
edited
too,
because
me too.
I don't like it when my color work comes down over my bust here, and it was
Yeah.
going to come where the
It was.
where the raglan increase
Yeah.
was going to be, and so I made that edit. And
Mm.
you can absolutely make that edit too.
You can even, you will have enough yarn if you want to add a couple of bands. I'm pretty sure you will
Yes.
have leftovers of certain colors. It really depends how. So we give you the yarn, and then in the blog post, you will see the order of the colors that we used. Because usually people say, okay, I have all the minis, and now I have to figure out how to organize the colors because I want it to look exactly like this. No need to worry. You will have all the colors, like literally
Written out.
it will say first band, color 1, color 2, second band, etc. So really, you will have all the info.
All the information is there for you, and I highly recommend printing off the pattern where she's got the blank chart, and you can go in there row by row, write the colors that you're going to be using to make your own little color map. I mean, we did make these little mini swatches. They're super
Absolutely.
cute. I'm not sure that you'll have enough to make a mini swatch and then knit your sweater. Just saying. But you could also do something that I talk about in my classes. You can do a very quick swatch, like a wrapping swatch, where you wrap your colors in the order that you want to use them to give yourself a little guide. But everything will be written out for you.
Absolutely.
By Julia.
You are welcome to copy the order of the colors that we did because we
Please.
thought about them for a very long time.
Please copy our colors. We love it because I get inspired by designers, and I mean, I got inspired by this logo by Wooln Affair. Obviously, we copied Midori Hirose on this version here. So
this
please,
one is so nice and moody.
Please copy us.
Yes.
Somebody's asking if it's DK yarn. No.
No. So it is Lix Collection held double. So it is all sport weight. Most of these contain a mix of Helix, Felix, and Alix.
Which makes the sweater really fun because each of the bases have a different wool content in them, so it makes it really nice to wear. Now, say like you buy this yoke bundle, but you don't want to use Helix because you prefer Alix. Absolutely. Pick a color in the Alix base for your MC and plug it in with this yoke bundle. No problem.
We dye rust on Alix as well. So if you want to do the same color but have the softness of the alpaca, then you can order this color on Alix. You can also order a different color on Alix.
Absolutely. So there's a question here from Catherine. This is so clever. Is it possible to buy only the bundle of minis and use a more budget-friendly yarn for the main color?
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So these bundles are all going to be commercialized in their own reference by themselves. So you just buy the bundle that corresponds to your size. So yes, I encourage it. I love mixing bases and mixing brands.
Absolutely.
I mean, I wrote a whole book about it.
Yeah.
So it would be so exciting to see if you bought the yoke bundle like this and then plugged it in with something else.
What you're gonna need to mix with these bundles is a sport weight yarn.
Yes.
And there's some really great more budget-friendly options out there.
Absolutely.
Like Ulysse by Dererum Natura, for example, would be an awesome choice.
Nice.
Because she has some nice colors in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like she has so nice grays or poivre sel and stuff like that. Like, anyway, So
Catherine, if you do this, please tag us on social media. We would love to see. We're not going to kick off a Klee Sweater knit along because we're in the middle of a Renunculus knit along. But Julia just said before we connected, she put my sweater on. Look at her face. I think we need to host a Klee Sweater knit along after Reinbeck because she wants one now.
I mean, look
how good this looks on her.
It fits so well.
Yes.
I really love, I just told you also before we started, I showed my sister, Emily, this one, this bundle here. It is the Golden Rod palette. And she almost died. She was like, oh my gosh.
It really is all the colors that she loves.
Yes, it has all the purples and the pinks and the greens. And so this is such a good palette. It would look so well with French gray. I don't have a sweater in French gray.
Okay. This is happening, guys. Julia, be careful what you say out loud around me. I'm an enabler.
Yes.
I'm going to make this happen. But in any case, we are working on our ranunculuses now. Or is it ranunculi? No, I don't know. Anyways, so we have that to work on first, but definitely would love to knit a Klee sweater with all.
For sure. Well, we are launching these yoke bundles this Friday.
Yes.
At 4 p.m. Paris time.
Yes.
This is our classic update time. And then we will try to keep them in stock and restock them regularly.
This will become an in-stock product that we will try to keep in stock online all the time. So if you happen to see in a moment that it's sold out, that means don't worry, we're working on getting more online.
Yeah. It's just a lot of minis to dye.
It is. It's a lot of minis to dyeing. It's not the dyeing that takes a long time. It's the processing after it's been dyed. It's all the winding and the tagging and everything like that. And then the bundle making that takes up time. But we definitely are committed to keeping the Klee sweaters.
Absolutely.
Yoke bundles, these right here in stock. And I actually kind of have in my mind 2 new palettes as well to develop as well. So stay tuned for that. But as always, you will hear everything first here.
Absolutely. So these are coming this Friday. Stay tuned. Maybe we'll make a knit along. Why not?
Later. I honestly think the knit along could be good for a spring.
Absolutely. Yes. I agree.
For a sport weight sweater like this, it would be really nice for us too.
Plus, I have plans before.
We both have plans. I have plans too.
We have.
I need to finish. I need to finish this one. This one, I'm feeling urgent on this one.
Yeah, I haven't even started mine because I have other projects.
I have offered to cast on.
It's true.
So maybe I'll wind the yarn today and I'll cast on for Juliet. But she's been busy. Give us a Crayola jacket update.
I finished my Reinbeck jacket. I finished it last night. So both of my sleeves have ruffles. I wove in all my ends, and it needs the best blocking ever. Like it's super nice and wide and oversized, but it is not long. It is a bit short.
Okay, it's going to grow.
Yeah.
I mean, considering the weight
yes,
and how many strands you use, it's going to grow.
Yeah.
So give it a good bath. If you follow Julia on Instagram, and you can see little sneak peeks in her stories. So I did see the ruffle cuteness. That was very cute.
For the ruffle, you know what I did? I mixed 1 strand of Sansa and 1 strand of peach sweater.
Oh.
It glows.
Oh, I bet
it looks
does.
So good. I have to say, well, I will block it and bring it next week as like I do a fashion show.
I think so. We'll like push the table back. We're really, really close to the closet right now because we have our room set up for class.
Yeah.
But we'll push it back and you'll do a fashion show.
I am so proud of my color choices. I'm in love with it. So
cannot wait to see.
Coming next week.
I wanted to talk about a new book that came across my desk this week and that I've been so enjoying and looking at.
Beautiful.
Is My Dream Knits by Vera Valimaki.
Oh,
she is a teacher that we have hosted here at Bien Aimée and a dear friend, and I've known her for a very long time. She and I used to collaborate before LBA even existed. She made a shawl once for Oisifte.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah, and Walk Collection, and it was so fun to get this opportunity to work with her. So I admire her greatly, and she's got her new book that's on pre-order.
When I started knitting, I think for 2 years, the only patterns I knit were Vera's.
You know what? Me too.
Yeah.
I think I knit like 4 color affections.
Yeah.
You guys remember the color
oh my gosh,
affection?
yes.
Yes.
I knit my first one in Holzgarn Super Soft.
It
is not super soft.
Let's see. My first one was in Koigu. My second one and third one and fourth ones were in Madelinetosh. Yes, because those are the 2 yarns that I sold at my cafe.
Yeah.
And I did 3 in Madelinetosh Merino Light. That was back when I was a shawl knitter. Anyways, my dream knits came across my desk and I love this. And Julie and I both agree that we love this one.
This one.
Roof.
Yes.
So cute. Look at this. I mean, I'm gonna try some of that.
I want to wear every day.
I feel like this can just integrate into my wardrobe right away.
Same. Plus, we have the perfect buttons.
Check out that texture.
The Millwood buttons that we use for
Absolutely.
glow will be perfect.
And I think I would do some kind of combination of like Kumo and Boucle. Our Boucle yarn.
Kumo.
I think I want it to be a little bit more plus fin. I don't know how to say that in French.
Drapey.
Like, a little bit more drapey.
Right.
And I love the combination of Kumo and Boucle. And our Boucle has been out of stock for a little while, so we haven't been really talking about it. But the mill has just respun us a new spin of it, and it's coming back. So now I'm feeling super motivated to swatch for Ruth using a strand of Kumo and a strand of Boucle.
I love Boucle.
Yeah.
I need another sweater in Boucle.
Yeah.
I'm in love with it.
I'm in love with this style too of this like short sleeve cardigan.
It's super casual, but then it's gonna go with everything.
What color should I do?
Yes, I can guess which color you're gonna make.
Probably yellow.
Yes, we're gonna do yellow brick road.
Maybe yellow, but actually, I love this dusty pink that she's picked.
C'est beau, c'est trop beau.
I get super inspired by styling.
Actually, you could do like I just said that Marling Sansa and Peach gives such a glowy. You could do two different pinks, but really close
to each other.
Peach and Dawn or something like that, like to create something super glowy. I've been thinking about Dawn recently. I don't know why.
Let's do some swatching. It just means that we need to swatch now and pull things together. So look at the back. I love this, and I love the slightly balloon short sleeve.
Yes.
Which is very cool. So Vera Valamaki's new book, My Dream Knits, is on pre-order on our website right now. And this is going to be coming out. I'm very excited. Congratulations, Vera. We love everything in here. So.
Yes, it's going on my shelf for sure. This is a book you want to keep.
Yep.
Definitely. I wanted to talk about, there's a new Andrea Maury shawl that released yesterday. It's called the Jaunty Shawl.
Very cute.
First, I noticed it because handspun. It's perfect for handspun. I have handspun that I haven't knit yet.
Yeah.
So I was thinking that this would be a great project for my handspun. But Andrea also shows it in Fluff by the Wandering Flock. And guess what? We have some online.
Yes, we do. So if you want to knit it in the original yarn that Andrea used.
Andrea used the sky blue color that we have here. We have it in stock.
Gorgeous.
We also have 3 other colors.
And this is such a great mix for this yarn. It is 35% baby suri, 15% wool, and 50% cotton. So if you're feeling like wool is a little hot for you right now, this could be a great option.
Yeah. And the way it's spun.
It's got this like chaînette.
Yeah.
Construction.
It's super light and airy
and squishy. So that's what we have in stock on our online store.
We have these 4 colors in stock at the moment. So it's sky blue, sand, rosewood, and celadon.
Beautiful. Such a like iconic Wandering Flock colors too. I love this.
I saw the pattern come out yesterday. First I saw it handspun, then I thought, Fluff, we have it online. I haven't knit with it yet. And it's so soft. Oh my gosh, just look at the squish. Wah, wah.
I love it. I've swatched with it. It's a really nice yarn to work with.
It's so incredibly
really nice.
Soft. I love the texture. I actually like this color.
It'd be a great neutral.
But it goes with all your coats. Makes such a
look
warm
at it. It's like
soft.
It's like their version of Av1.
Who even am I? This is not pink.
This is not normal. She's gonna come back to pink. Don't worry about it.
It's because I'm wearing your Paul Klee in Av1.
We need to build a version with Sari for Clay. We'll work on that. We'll work on
With
that.
Sari as the MC, because
Yeah.
yours has Sari in it.
It has Sari and the yoke.
Mm.
Could be very good. You guys heard our coffee machine.
It likes to wake up while we're doing the
Actually,
live on YouTube.
I think it went to bed, so it's sleeping now. All right, so we've talked about our whips. We've talked about Klee Sweater.
I wanted to do a little update on my whip.
Yes.
Because even though this weekend I stopped knitting on my glow vest to finish my Crayola, I have made really good progress on my glow vest, which I wanted to share. Because this is also so this is not my...
That was my daughter messaging me.
Aimee forgot to turn off her notifications.
Hi, Alex.
So my Crayola jacket is my Reinbeck sweater, but my glow vest is my woolen affair sweater. So actually, this is what we're gonna be looking like. You will have your Paul Klee, your Klee sweater, and I will have my glow vest.
I'll probably have a glow vest on top. Maybe like one of these.
You only have 4.
Probably one of these. They're all coming with me. So
There
one
are.
of these are gonna get thrown on.
Yeah.
On top of this. So.
And I've made such good progress. I finished the back. I finished one of the front. I'm on the second front. This is so fun to knit. I'm having the best time.
I'm actually low-key obsessing about making another one. But I don't want to talk about it out loud yet, because then if I say it out loud, it has to happen. But it is brewing. I can feel it. It's right here in the back of my brain, right here, going like, you want another glow vest and a new version that we don't have back here. So we did color block, we did marling. So that's all I'm going to leave it at. But anyways, it's going to happen. I'm going to have another glow vest before the end of the year.
You know, I knit the sample in French gray and Fluorum Organique.
You can't see it. It's right here off screen.
Oh, I'm going to show it. And while I was knitting it, I made the pocket with French gray and buzz, and I'm obsessed now. This is gonna happen.
This was a true team effort, this cardigan here. I knit, I don't know, this front like 5 times. Ripped it up like this. I thought it was never going to end.
And then you were ready to cast on something else.
And then I brought it to work and I said, Julia, we can write the pattern. So the pattern was written. And then she's like, I'll finish it. And she did. And look how amazing it is. So amazing. So yeah, this version has to happen.
Has to happen.
Absolutely.
Because so fun. So fun. D'ailleurs, sorry, I don't know why I'm speaking French. On Saturday, one of the students who came to your class bought this sweater quantity.
That's right.
Corrie worsted French gray and Buzz on Alex. She said, it's for my glow. I was like so jealous.
Actually,
So
I know what it
jelly.
is. She picked all the feels.
Yes.
And Corrie worsted for the body. And I gave her the recommendation of doing like a pop for the pocket.
All
and
right.
I recommended Buzz because I thought it would look great.
With
All the
feels.
feels is this kind of like aqua. It's literally Life Aquatic, which is like an aqua mashed together with Driftwood Graffiti, which is a neutral. Looks great. And she was like, I don't know what to do for the pocket. And then that's when I recommended the neon pop.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So I think this is, I remember the mom, her name was Alex.
Mais oui.
Oui, because her name is the same name as my daughter.
She was here with her daughter,
Yes.
Philippine.
Yes, Philippine. That's right. So Philippine, if you're watching our YouTube, and hi Alex as well, please show us your glow. We would love to see that one. Love.
Yes. Oh, yes.
And this past weekend, we had another student buy to make a glow. She wanted to do a rainbow version of glow, but she did not want to mess around with the minis. So she bought Hal and Sophie.
Yes, it's true.
Yes. And she's going to hold Hal and Sophie all the way through for her glow. So if you're watching the YouTube, please show us, because that was super exciting to see.
I need that
happening.
one too. Yeah, it was so fun to help people shop for glow. I can't wait. At Knit It, we're also bringing the glow vests and the yarn for glow. I can't wait to help people choose their yarn combos
and try it on.
It really makes me dream about my own future combos, even though I'm never gonna have the time to knit 5 different glows, but you know.
This is why I swatch so much, because sometimes I can just get out that color combination by making a swatch and being like, huh, that worked. That didn't work. You know, sometimes I get it wrong, you know,
Yeah.
sometimes, and I do talk about this in my color play class, like when I was making my swatches for my Videra sweater. I got it completely wrong the first time. I don't know what I was thinking, and it's a really funny story to tell. And that's why sometimes just swatching a little bit can help move along the project. So I recommend making a swatch. Let's look at it. Let's look at these color combos. We have so much yarn in our leftover library that we could just make a swatch.
It's true.
So we are coming to the end of our episode. I think that we have covered everything.
Everything, yes.
Before we do this, though, I really want to say something. We are working on Patchwork. So Patchwork was the shawl that we showed last week. We don't have it this week because it's downstairs being photographed. And we're really recommending that people do a deep dive into their stash. So what I want to do is next week, we're going to pull more combinations of leftovers for Patchwork.
Yes.
And I actually want to start making some swatches with some of these leftovers to show you how they can work, mixing different DK weights, superwash, non-superwash. It can be the whole idea of a patchwork quilt.
Absolutely.
Patchwork bandana. So we're not mentioning Patchwork this week. We talked about it last week, but we're going to talk about it again next week as we keep progressing through and getting ready to release this pattern.
Very actively working on it.
Yes.
And very actively getting it ready for release.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Now we can talk about some housekeeping stuff. Julia has something to tell you.
We are still in September, which means 10% off on the La Bien Aimée website is still happening. So you can use this code 10SEP25 for 10% off all your orders online. And it's just you enter the code at checkout and you get 10% off.
And it's everything.
Everything.
Books, bags, notions,
goes on
yarn.
your order.
Yes.
So just order what you want.
Yes.
And put the code in so you get 10% off.
Yes. Enjoy.
That's it.
Until
and
the end of the month.
Available until the end of September.
Yes.
So still this week. What day is it?
It's Wednesday.
Is it the 24th?
Oh, today. Oh, I don't have my watch on.
I think it's the 24th.
Today is the 24th.
Yeah. So you still have almost a week.
Yes.
I can't believe we're almost at the end of September.
I feel like September flew by fast.
Absolutely. Flew by. It's our busy season. We are in fall knitting mode. Fall knitting, fall festivals. Like this weekend, you're off.
I'm off to Norway for a festival.
And the next weekend,
I'm off again.
You're off to Berlin.
For a festival.
Yeah.
And then the following weekend, I'm off again. No,
you're here.
I have a whole
week. There is
home.
one weekend between Berlin/Knitted and Reinbeck.
Exactly. And then I'm off to Reinbeck and I come back and I'm home for a few days. And then I'm off to Asia. So this is a crazy travel time.
Crazy. We are busy.
Yeah.
Busy.
Yeah, but it's good to be busy. It feels really good. I really like it. I'm enjoying it. So.
Yeah.
All right. Like we said, it's a Monday and a Wednesday.
Yes. It feels like a Monday morning. Like
most definitely. We need to find some knitting time today after lunch and just like kind of chill a little bit.
Yeah.
So that comes to the end of our episode. Thanks for joining us. And we'll be back again next week before I fly to Berlin.
Yes, definitely.
We'll have time.
I think for now, Wednesdays, we're going to be able to maintain for a couple of weeks more.
Absolutely. And I'm going to hope to continue the Wednesday tradition of tuning in while I'm on the road. So that'll be very exciting.
You're going to try?
I'm going to try. So I'm going to try to connect when I'm in the hotel where I have good Wi-Fi because that's the most important thing to make this work. And that means that Julia will tune into the comments. So I'm going to do it by myself. I can do it. I feel confident now. She's given me the confidence. So anyways, have a great week, everyone. And I hope it's full of lots of knitting and relaxing. And we'll see you next week on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye.